It's my great pleasure to welcome you all for this prestigious event. This evening for recognition and excellence. We gathered here today to celebrate the achievement, commitment to quality, and continued progress in healthcare. We are now ready to receive our chief guest. May I kindly request everyone to please rise as we welcome our distinguished chief guest, the Secretary of Ministry of Health and Mass Media, Dr. Anil Jasinghe. Please be seated. To commence this evening's proceedings, in keeping with our tradition, now we have the ceremonial lighting of the oil lamp. May I respectfully invite distinguished guests kindly come forward for the lighting of the traditional lamp. I would like to invite the Secretary of Ministry of Health and Mass Media, Dr. Anil Jasinghe, Managing Director of BSERT Australia, Mr. Samad Fernando, Director of BSERT Indonesia, Mr. Purdianta, Director of BSERT Myanmar, Mr. Sozan, Chairman of Vindana Hospital, Professor Harsha Senaviratne, Joint Managing Director, Dr. Mrs. Manori Senaviratne, Joint Managing Director, Prof. Sumedha Vijayaratne, Director, Prof. Atula Kaluarachi, Director, Dr. Nilhan Bacha, ISO Consultant, Mr. G.A.S. Priyanka, Dr. Udara Jayawardena, and one of Vindana staff member. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. To formally welcome you all, now I want to invite Prof. Atula Kaluarachi to deliver the welcome speech.
Very good evening to all of you. Dr. Anil Jasinghe, Secretary to the Ministry of Health and Mass Media, Professor Harshalan Senviratna, Chairman, Vindana Hospital for IVF and Fertility Care, Managing Director, Research Australia, Samat Fernando, Director, Research Indonesia, Mr. Burdianta, Director, Research Myanmar, Mr. Soza, ISO Consultant in Sri Lanka, Mr. J.S. Priyanka, Managing Director at Vindana, consultants, staff members of Vindana Hospital, representatives were presented here from various media institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor that I welcome you all to this historic occasion, the awarding of the ISO 7101 certification to Indra. Today is not only a proud moment for Vindana, but also a landmark achievement for the healthcare sector in Sri Lanka. As this is the first time that ISO 7101 certification is being awarded to a healthcare institution in our country. So that makes this occasion a truly historic and nationally significant one. Achieving these standards is a testament to dedication, discipline, and a deeply embedded culture for quality at Vindana Hospital. As we celebrate this recognition, it is important, even briefly, to reflect on remarkable journey that has brought Vindana to this milestone today. For over 2 decades, Vindana has been leading the way in fertility care in Sri Lanka. It has consistently pioneered innovations that has transformed the reproductive medicine in our country. From the first IVF success by a fully Sri Lankan team in 2002, Vindana has demonstrated national leadership and self-reliance in fertility treatment in the country. Over the years, Vindana has introduced multiple groundbreaking achievements. It includes establishment of the first sperm bank in Sri Lanka, introduction of first blastocyst transfer, creation of a pregnancy for the first time using donor eggs, using testicular sperm aspiration for the first time, introducing various vitrification techniques, introducing fertility preservation methods such as ovarian and testicular tissue cryopreservation, and more recently, the cutting-edge technologies such as IMSI, PIXI, and using regenerative treatments using PRP. Importantly, these achievements have not only advanced technology but have contributed to various research and innovations as well, which includes a patented method of sperm assessment in Sri Lanka. As you see, Vindana's journey has been defined by a series of national firsts, continuous innovation, and an unwavering commitment to excellence in patient care. These milestones are not merely scientific accomplishments. They represent hope, fulfilled dreams, and created thousands of new families. The strong foundation of excellence has undoubtedly paved the way for achieving certification today. I take this opportunity to congratulate our chairman, Professor Harshal Seneviratne, for his excellent leadership over the last over 2 decades. And we had so many clinicians contributing, and also the embryology team led by Professor Sumedha Vijayaratne, the nursing staff, and the entire team at Vindana. And it is your dedication and the teamwork that has paved the way for our achievements today. Dr. Anil Jasinghe, we are deeply honored by your presence today, and your presence not only proves your commitment to improve healthcare in the country, but mere presence today added great significance to this ceremony. Let me thank you and welcome you for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion, although in spite of very busy schedules. I would like to welcome and thank our ISO consultants who have traveled all the way from Australia, Indonesia, and Myanmar to be here and do the assessments and award the certification to Vindana. And thank you, Mr. Priyanta, and welcome you for coordinating all these activities on behalf of Vindana as well as the ISO certification team. Let me also welcome all our consultants, our Vindana staff members, and also let me extend a warm welcome to our media personnel today. And thank you very much for being here. And on behalf of Vindana, let me welcome all of you. While we celebrate this remarkable milestone, we also recognize that this is not the destination, but the beginning of a new chapter. It is not merely getting a certification, but we understand that it's a commitment to sustain excellence, to continuously improve, and to lead the future of healthcare in the country. I'm confident that Vindana will continue to see and set new benchmarks and inspire other institutions as well. And it will also strive for similar excellence in future as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of this historic occasion today. And your presence makes this celebration even more meaningful. With that, I once again welcome all of you and wish you a memorable and inspiring ceremony today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those warm and gracious words of welcome. It's my pleasure to invite Mr. Samath Fernando to deliver the awardee speech.
Good evening, everyone. And good evening, Secretary to the Minister of Health and Mass Media, Dr. Anil Jasinghe, and ISO Consultant G.S. Priyanta, Chairman Vindana Hospital, Professor Harsha Senaviratna, Joint Managing Director, Dr. Mrs. Manori Senaviratna, Joint Managing Director, Professor Sumedha Vijayaratna, Director Professor Atula Kaluarachi, Director Dr. Milhan Bacha, and all the staff members of Vindana Hospital. I think Dr. Kaluarachi said very clearly, this is not a destination. This is a journey. You just started your journey. And I know ISO 9001 2015 and ISO 7101 2023 is not an easy standard. It is a very difficult standard. So get certification to the standard, it is not easy. And I have seen the commitment of all the staff at Vindana Hospital. Actually, they all committed towards this certification. And also, thank you very much selecting Business System Certification as a certification body. We are a well-reputed CB owned by Sri Lankans in Australia. There are 3 directors. They all are Sri Lankans. And they all were born in Sri Lanka too. And also, we offer in 52 countries this certification. In Sri Lanka, we offer very cost effective. We are not I have to tell you a little bit, touch upon the cost. Yes, we don't charge because this is my country. I have to help my country. So we don't charge that much when we do certifications here. And also the money we earn here, we are investing here. We develop people, we do a lot of other charity work here as a part of that. And also we try to develop this for the other parts of that. We have many customers here. And also I had to tell you again about the commitment from Vindana Hospital was fantastic, very good. They achieved it very short a period. And maybe some of you wondering how they get certificate today itself, because we finished audit today. Actually, we finished audit 4 hours before, and I had to send the immediate report back to Australia, get someone to go through the report and tell us, yes, issue the certificate. So that's how you got your certificate quickly. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting it actually. So again, thank you very much for everyone participating in audit and also supporting us to achieve this certification. And I hope you already started your journey today. So all the best with the certification as well as all the best with your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the highlight of the evening, the award presentation ceremony. Let me respectfully invite our chief guest, Dr. Anil Jasinghe and Mr. Samat Fernando, kindly join with us in stage for the presentation of the prestigious certificate to Vindana Hospital.
There are 2 certificates.
I would like to invite directors of Vindana Hospital to receive the certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me to congratulate the Vindana Hospital for this remarkable achievement. This certificate awarded after quality management system has been assessed and registered as confirming the requirement of ISO 9001-2015. Not only that, healthcare quality management system has been assessed and registered as confirming the requirement of the ISO 7101 for 2023. So, congratulate Vindana Hospital. Thank you. Now we are honored to invite our chief guest to address the gathering.
Thank you. Good evening to everybody. Professor Harsha Senigaratne, Professor Atul Palwarachi, Dr. Bacha, Mr. Sanat, the consultants, the staff of Vindana Hospital, our overseas guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed happy to be here with you for a short while at this ceremonial awarding of ISO. It's indeed a proud moment for Professor Harsha and the team, but we are also delighted about it. Now, when it comes to subfertility, there are public health problems. Now, if you take dengue, is a public health problem, right? HIV/AIDS is a public health problem, and subfertility is also a public health problem, but not considered to be a public health problem. Actually, those who suffer, those couples, those families who suffer from fertility know how tragic is this problem. And it's a global issue. And in Sri Lanka, I gather 1 in 4 couples has this problem. And prevalence is about 15%. So it is a public health problem, though it is not really declared, but it's everywhere, in every family, somebody. So therefore, the Vindana Hospital has been doing a remarkable service. I think you have pioneered in many areas of subfertility. My friend Professor Atul told me that actually it's a countless number of firsts, starting from in 1999, having done first IVF baby in Sri Lanka with foreign collaboration, and then ending up in 2025 with the establishment of physiological intracytoplasmic sperm injection. So in between, so many firsts. So that shows that you have not just done some, you have not been engaged in just in some enterprise, but you have been sort of innovating and researching and trying to develop the service span and also the quality of this service. And therefore, I think I must thank the Vindana Hospital for all the good deeds that you have been doing. Of course, when it comes to state health services, as we all know, you two were also, 3 of you were, you are involved in the state health services. Subfertility is not taken as a big problem, big issue, because of course in state health services we are working with lot of problems, lot of health issues, and also I think this is somewhat costly, and they have to do it very carefully. But of course there are areas state health services are good, and we have state-of-art facilities and the deliverables, but not in this area. Of course, but if you take IUI, in many hospitals where there are VOGs, this is being performed, but not much IVF, I believe. And now I think we have a good center in Ragam, in Ragam Hospital with the support of university. I think it's attached to university. And then, of course, in the Castle Street, where Dr. Bacha works, we have been, developing this for last maybe 10 years, but yet to really come up. And so I think that would be the premier center in the state health sector. But as I told you, now in the private sector, this service is, I think, fairly well getting developed. But there is unmet need certainly, where we can chip in to certain extent, which we are trying to do. But I still believe the private sector will continue to work in this area more than the state health services. So once again, I thank Professor Harsha, Professor Kaluarachi, and all of you for developing this hospital for the services of people of this country. And I wish all of you all the best. And as Mr. Samath said, it's not easy to get this category of ISO. So I congratulate on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring and thoughtful words. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Mrs. Manori Senaviratne for share a few words with us on this gracious occasion. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So then, it is the end of this evening. I would like to invite Dr. Milhan Bacha to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening. Our chief guest, Dr. Anil Jasinghe, Secretary, Ministry of Health and Mass Media, and members of BSERT team, and our chairman, Professor Harsha Senaviratne, and the directors of Vindana Hospital, and distinguished guests, invitees, colleagues, and dear members of Vindana family. It's my great privilege to propose the vote of thanks on these moments. We celebrate Vindana Hospital IVF receiving the ISO 9001 2015 and ISO 7101 2023 certification. This is an achievement that reflects our steadfast commitment to quality, safety, and excellence in patient care. First and foremost, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Anil Jasinghe, the Secretary of Ministry of Health and Mass Media, for gracing this occasion. Sir, your presence adds great value to this celebration and inspire us to continue raising the standards of healthcare in this country. We are sincerely grateful to BSET Australia for their professional and thorough assessment of awarding this ISO 9001 and ISO 7101 certification. Mr. Samar Fernando, Managing Director, BSET Australia, and Mr. Purdianta, Director, BSET Indonesia, and Mr. Souza, Director of BSET Myanmar. Thank you for your support, expertise, and collaboration in advancing standards and excellence. Our special thanks to go to ISO consultant Dr. G.S. Priyantha for this invaluable guidance and expertise throughout this process. I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to Professor Sumedha Wijeratna, whose vision and leadership initiated this entire process. Dear Madam, your dedication along with your embryology and andrology team has been cornerstone in this success. And our heartfelt thanks go to Mr. Janaka Kahapalarachi, our General Manager, whose leadership and unwavering support play a vital role in driving this initiative forward. I would also like to acknowledge the service rendered by Dr. Nipunika and Ms. Pavitra. Your commitment and teamwork ensured that every step of this journey was completed efficiently. And also, I thank Dr. Gayani Tisera for gracefully comparing today's event and keeping the proceedings in order. And also, our media institution personalities who grace this occasion, and thank you very much for your presence here. And our sincere thanks to go to the team of WaterSedge for their warm hospitality and excellent arrangement here, which was greatly contributed to the success of this event. Finally, I extend my deepest gratitude to the entire staff of Vindana Hospital. This achievement is a reflection of your dedication, teamwork, and continuous commitment to maintaining the highest standards of care. Each one of you has played a vital role in reaching this milestone. And as we celebrate this event, let us remember that ISO certificate is not the destination, as we said earlier, but it's a continuous journey towards excellence and continuous improvement. So once again, thank you all for your presence here and your support, valuable contributions, and for being part of this proud moment. Thank you very much.
Good evening. This is a totally unscripted talk that I'm giving because I felt today that we had to thank a very special person while welcoming our chief guest, consultants who have come over here to give us the ISO accreditation. I would like to thank Professor Kaluarachi for his loyalty and for helping us to get Vindana up to where it is. Professor Bacha, Dr. Bacha has kept Vindana flag flying very high, and great gratitude is due to him. Most of all, I would like to thank Professor Sumedha Wijeratna. Vindana was her dream. She always wanted to bring the staff of Vindana to a level that is in level with the situations abroad. She knew that we didn't have the advanced technology to develop IVF programs here. So she went and studied the programs, came here, got together a like-minded crowd, and set up Vindana. It is through her hard efforts that Vindana was able to produce the first IVF baby by a total Sri Lankan team. From there was no stopping Sumedha. She just went on and on and on, and you all have been told of all the achievements she did for Vindana. She was the one who was responsible for finding the land where we have now built our Vindana. She did all the work with Dr. Bacha and the rest of us to get Vindana up to this level. And I'm grateful, extremely grateful for her to having done all this for us. The ISO certification is just one of her achievements. There were so many achievements which Professor Kaluarachi mentioned that we are extremely grateful. And I would like to thank you, Sumedha, from the bottom of our hearts for all that you have done and for Mahendra having given her all the support, because I know many a nights Sumedha has spent time devoted to Vindana rather than spending time with Mahendra. So can we all get up and give a big thank you and an applause for Sumedha.
I have to make an announcement. I don't think any of you are aware that the first egg pickup was performed by Professor Kaluarachi. Not me. He did the first egg pickup and I learned from him. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Pacha, for that showing our gratitude to the presence. And thank you, sir and madam, for those lovely unscripted appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, it brings us to the conclusion of the event for the formal proceedings. On behalf of organizers, I would like to thank you all for your presence here today. Now we can enjoy our reception. Please join us with the reception. Have a pleasant evening.